Navigating Medicare can feel overwhelming. If you're over 65 or approaching retirement, you're probably wondering how to get the right healthcare coverage without breaking the bank. You've likely heard of Medicare Part C, also known as Medicare Advantage, but what does it really mean? And more importantly, is it the right choice for you? Let's face it, understanding the difference between the various Medicare plans can feel like cracking a code, but today, we're here to simplify it for you. What is Medicare Part C, Medicare Advantage? At its core, Medicare Part C, or Medicare Advantage, is a bundled alternative to original Medicare. Think of it like an all-in-one package deal. It covers everything that Medicare Part A, hospital insurance, and Part B, medical insurance, cover, plus it often throws in extra benefits like dental, vision, and hearing, things that original Medicare doesn't typically cover. But here's the catch: even though Part C consolidates your coverage, you're still responsible for paying your Part B premium, which is $174.70 per month for 2024. And depending on where you live and the services available in your area, you might have additional monthly premiums for the Medicare Advantage plan itself. Why choose Medicare Part C? So, why do people choose Medicare Part C? The truth is, not everyone needs it, but for many, it's a valuable option. Imagine you have a chronic condition that requires specific treatments or medications. Medicare Advantage offers special needs plans designed for individuals with certain conditions, such as heart failure or diabetes. This allows you to get tailored coverage that can save you money. Or, maybe you're retired and looking for a plan that offers more than just the basics, something that covers dental visits, eyeglasses, or hearing aids. Original Medicare won't help with that, but Medicare Part C might. Many people also prefer Medicare Advantage for its potential cost savings. The average monthly premium for Medicare Part C plans in 2024 is about $18.50, which can vary based on the type of plan and the services offered. Some plans even have $0 premiums, though you'll still need to pay for Part B. Understanding the costs, what you pay with Medicare Part C. Now, let's talk numbers, because at the end of the day, healthcare costs are what matter most to all of us. First off, even if you switch to Medicare Part C, you'll still need to pay your Medicare Part B premium. And while many people get Medicare Part A for free, there are still deductibles and co-payments to think about. For example, in 2024, if you need to stay in the hospital under Medicare Part A, you'll pay a deductible of $1,632 for each benefit period. And if your stay stretches beyond 60 days, you'll face daily co-insurance fees, which start at $408 per day after day 61. Medicare Part C plans also come with their own costs. These can include deductibles, co-insurance, and co-payments for doctor visits or services. However, one big advantage of Medicare Part C is the out-of-pocket maximum. This is a cap on how much you'll spend on medical care in a given year. For 2024, this cap can't exceed $8,850, which means that after you've spent that amount, your plan covers 100% of your covered medical expenses for the rest of the year. Original Medicare doesn't offer this protection, so this is a huge perk for many people. Prescription drugs and Medicare Part C. If you take medications regularly, you might be wondering, what about prescription drug coverage? This is where Medicare Part D comes in. Over half of all Medicare Advantage enrollees choose to bundle Part D with their Medicare Advantage plan. Part D covers your prescription drugs, which is essential for meeting Medicare's creditable drug coverage requirement. Without this, you could face penalties if you decide to add drug coverage later. But here's the good news: if your Medicare Part C plan already includes prescription drug coverage, you don't need a separate Part D plan. It's already rolled in. Keep in mind, though, that every plan has its own formulary, a fancy way of saying a list of covered drugs. Your plan may categorize drugs into generic, brand name, and premium tiers, which affect how much you'll pay. Choosing generics can save you a lot of money under a Medicare Advantage plan. Is Medicare Part C right for you? So, how do you decide if Medicare Part C is the best choice for you? The truth is, there's no one-size-fits-all answer. Some people prefer the flexibility of Original Medicare, especially if they have a broad network of doctors they want to stick with. Others choose Medicare Advantage because it often comes with lower out-of-pocket costs and includes extra services. Here are a few key questions to ask yourself when considering Medicare Part C. 1. Do I have specific healthcare needs? If you have a chronic illness or need frequent care, a special needs plan under Medicare Advantage could save you a lot of money. 2. Do I want extra benefits? Medicare Part C often includes services like dental, vision, and hearing, which Original Medicare doesn't cover. 3. Can I afford the out-of-pocket costs? With Medicare Advantage, you get an annual cap on your medical expenses, which can offer peace of mind. But you'll still need to budget for premiums, co-payments, and deductibles. 4. How often do I see the doctor? If you regularly need medical care, compare the costs of Medicare Part C with your previous health care expenses under Original Medicare. Medicare Advantage, the employer connection. If you're receiving retirement benefits through your former employer, there's a good chance they offer a group Medicare Advantage plan. These plans often come with additional perks and lower costs compared to individual plans. This can be a great option for retirees who want comprehensive coverage at a more affordable rate. Employers and unions often negotiate better deals for retirees under Medicare Advantage, meaning you could get broader coverage for services like dental, vision, or even gym memberships at a reduced price. It's worth checking if this option is available to you before making your final decision. Medicare Part C vs. Original Medicare, the bottom line. So, what's the final takeaway? For some people, Medicare Part C offers greater cost savings and more comprehensive coverage than Original Medicare. But it's not for everyone. Your choice will depend on your healthcare needs, budget, and lifestyle. Medicare Advantage can be a great option if you're looking for a bundled plan that covers a wide range of services with predictable out-of-pocket costs. However, if you prefer the flexibility of seeing any doctor or specialist that accepts Medicare, Original Medicare might be a better fit. Ultimately, before you decide, make sure to compare all available plans in your area. The Medicare Part C search engine on Medicare.gov is a helpful tool for this. It allows you to find and compare plans, estimate your costs, and see if a Medicare Advantage plan meets your needs. Conclusion: make Medicare work for you. In the end, Medicare Part C is all about choice. It offers the flexibility to bundle your coverage and possibly save money while getting the care you need. But, like any important decision, it's crucial to weigh the pros and cons based on your personal situation. Take your time, explore your options, and consider your healthcare needs. Whether you choose Medicare Advantage or stick with Original Medicare, remember, the goal is to get the best coverage for your health and your peace of mind.